So it's time to get ourselves moving, get ourselves woken up and get ourselves ready for today. I have missed these sessions greatly over the last 4 days, so hopefully this will help motivate me and get me moving again. Righto, as we always do, we're going to focus on the joints first, getting them all lubricated, getting them all moving, and then we shall get ourselves a little bit of a warm up. So, first of all, as always, we're going to walk forward. I'm just going to bring up a knee. Okay, swap these legs over, and we're going to bring up the other knee. So as always, just focusing on moving the joints after a nice long night, hopefully a long night of a good sleep. Get ourselves refreshed, get ourselves ready for the day ahead. Trying to remember what I've got in store today at work, but it's been a while since I looked at my diary, so I've got no idea. Okay, these hips are feeling okay, the knees are feeling okay, so we're going to just move it over from these knees. We're going to start doing a little kicks forward. So nothing too high at all, just maybe knee high, and we're just going to point those toes as well. Okay, get those ankles moving, get those toes moving a little bit as well. And again, everything feels okay there. Everything's feeling absolutely perfect. So let's go and move these hips in a different manner. We're going to bring the knee up this time. Bring up the knee and just rotate out to the side and down. Let's see if we can take it nice and easy, stage by stage. Just helps bring the, helps get your balance there. Everything's absolutely fine with that as well. Right, give them a little shake off. Just got a little bit of movement on these ones as well. So we'll start off with is a nice easy half jack on one side. Nothing too harsh at all, nothing too fast. Again, just moving your hip in a different manner to make sure everything's okay with your mobility. And let's switch it over to your other side. Let's do your other one. And again, just focus on the hip more than anything else. Just make sure it's all moving okay. Nothing's creaking or cracking or even worse. If anything's pulling or snapping. I think everything's okay. So again, we'll just shake these legs off. Everything's okay, everything's moving fine. Hopefully everything's moving fine with you as well. What we're going to do is some Trevin Simons. Just make sure there's some movement in the knees and rotation in the knees. So feet together, they don't have to go right together, but close together. Close enough. Bend the knees, hands on the knees, and we're just going to rotate those knees in a nice circle. Yeah. Let's do 4 or 5 of these. Just focus again, just on your movement of your knees. Make sure there's no creaks or groans. Once you've done 4 or 5, shake them off. Let's go back and we'll go rotate them in a different manner. Different direction. Okay. Yeah, just making sure everything's smooth and comfortable. Grand. Okay. Actually one of my favourite ones. This works the glutes and also your hip as well. So grab a hand against the wall, against the surface, anywhere at all you can keep balance. We're going to bring a leg across the body and up to the side. Again across the body and just slowly up. Do it a few times, and if everything's okay, throw that leg up a little bit more. And that'll stretch the inside of your leg. Allow that to move a little bit better as well. Alright, let's shake that one off. Turn around, let's do the other side. Got yourself balanced against the wall again. And slowly we'll go take the leg across the body and up to the side. Just do it a few times to make sure everything's working okay. And if you're happy with it, just go kicking that leg up a little bit more. Okay. Right, let's shake those legs off. Got ourselves legs are all feeling good this morning. Everything's feeling fine. So let's go grab our first drink of the morning. Okay, so as always, very important to hydrate the brain and the body as well as get it moving. Okay, we're going to start again. Just going to keep moving on these legs first of all. We do a little bit more work on these than usual because we're just back after a few days rest. So we're going to start a nice wide stance. Get nice and comfortable. 1.5 times width of your shoulders. We're just going to take your weight over to one leg. Okay, back up and then shift the weight over to the other leg. Again, just moving on the hips, making sure that's okay. Making sure those knees are moving as well. But we're also activating the top part of the legs. Get these quads moving. Just go side to side. Helps the flexibility of the inside of the legs as well. Okay, and then we can do this a lot quicker. Side to side. Right, let's go back up. Give it a good shake. Righto, again, a nice close stance. Maybe shoulder width or even narrower than shoulder width apart. What we're going to do is we're going to come down just for a little half squat and just bounce ever so slightly up and down. Okay, again, activating the quads, really waking them up. And we're going to bring ourselves up, the legs a little shake off, and let's do the same again. So get yourself nice and a nice easy stance, nice and comfortable, bend on down, and again just bob up and down a little bit, activating those quads. Keep your back nice and straight, and then up we come, and shake those legs off again. Okay, a nice little one to start on the core as well. As we're going to stand back, or take a step back, we're going to come through with the knee. Bring the knee up nice and high. Step back nice and easy, and bring the knee up in front. So again, just do this one nice and easy. Side to side, activating just the legs and the core here. Side to side, nothing too tough at all. One more on each side. And then we'll give this little shake off. Shake off the legs. Right, squeeze another couple in for this core before another little drink. Okay, we're going to bring hands up in front of the chest. Elbows pointing out, and we're going to twist twice to one side. Back to the centre and twist to the other side. When you come back to the centre, you should be breathing in, and as you twist out to the side, you should be exhaling. Allowing oxygen to get inside the body, and allowing the muscles and the tendons to allow them to stretch a little bit further each time. Alright, one more each way, and then we'll go and give this lower back a little stretch off as well. We're going to go with a nice wide stance again. Nice and comfortable, nice balanced. We're going to stretch up, breathe on in. And as you exhale, we're just going to bend ourselves forward and just let yourself dangle there. Check where your hands are in relation to the floor. And then focus on your breathing. So breathe on in. And then nice and slowly back out. Nice big deep breath going into the body. And nice and slowly back out. Okay, bring ourselves back up. Let the blood flow back to the body. Shake off those legs. And let's go grab ourselves another little drink. It's the second drink of the day. Making sure we get this brain and body hydrated. Okay. Just after 1:45, so let's move on to these arms. Okay. Although there's been no workout since Thursday night, I think it was. I was doing gardening on the weekend, so these arms are a bit sore. So let's get these loosened off. So we're going to start again with the joints. Focusing on the joints areas, making sure everything's moving fine. So hands are up, tuck those shoulders in a boxing stance, and we're going for a nice easy one punch and then the other punch. Okay, it's moving forward with each punch, making sure the shoulders moving okay. Those elbows are moving fine, and those wrists are also rotating okay. We'll take you through a few punches, a few directions, just making sure everything's as it should be. Alright, everything with the jab, nice easy punch going forward, everything there's fine. So we're going to move it, and we're going to do some hooks. Okay, so we're coming in from the side, so punching someone in the cheek. However, there's no weight in these punches, there's no power in these punches. If you hit someone in the cheek with these, they would probably stop your hand, cause no damage at all. Yeah, they're okay. What we do now is move to the uppercuts. So we're just going to bring the hand up, side to side. So if you're punching someone in the chin, again, no power in these at all, just all about the movement of your arm, making sure everything's okay. There we go. Give them a little shake off. Everything's working fine. Everything seems fine. And these joints seem to be okay. So let's go with the wrists and then we'll move into the shoulders. So, hands in front as if you're about to pray. And we're going to bring those hands downwards. Let the elbows point out. Bring those hands down towards the belly button. Everything's fine. And then slowly back up. Let's do it once more. Take the hands down towards the belly button. Keep those elbows poking outwards. And then back up. So again, just focusing on the flexibility of these wrists. Just give them just a little rotation. Nothing too much, just loosen off the pain or the discomfort there. Right, let's do the shoulders. We're going to take the hands out to the side. And we're just going for big, exaggerated circles. Nice and slow. One way. Okay. Cross the hands over one way and then cross them over the opposite way. Just balance it out. Again, just making sure these shoulders are rotating properly. But everything's working fine. We'll go and grab ourselves a little drink very shortly and we'll move into giving ourselves a little warm up of the body. Alright. Let's go shake these arms off. Everything seems to be working fine there. That's it. We'll go grab ourselves another drink and then we can go for a nice little warm up. Okay. Not sure about everyone else, but it's supposed to be a nice warm day up here today. It's like Lorna was saying, it was something near on 15 degrees. That's near summertime up here. So, warm day ahead of me. However, it's not warm just now. So let's get this warm up done. We're going to take it nice and easy to begin with. Okay, as always, one of my fun ways to do it in the morning is to start the pensioner's jog. Okay, so we'll get ourselves up, one leg up, one leg down, barely moving these legs at all. Yeah. Oh, what we're doing here is we're working the calves, working those feet and ankles, starting the blood flowing low down in the legs. So they're up and they're ready to go. Okay. Where am I going to go start with first? I was thinking of all the exercises I've done before. Let's take a nice easy one to start with. Okay, every 3 or 4 steps, we're just going to lunge forward a little bit and back. Do another 3 or 4 steps, we're going to lunge forward and back. Again, nothing too big. You can even call this pensioner lunge. We're just going for a larger than normal step forward, just to wake up the quads again, make them realise they've not finished. Right, there we go. Those legs feeling a little bit awake. So we'll bring it back, going to bring these hands into action. We'll bring the hands up towards the face and we'll start nice and easy. And we'll start with a nice easy punching upwards in the sky. Okay, let's go, get those arms moving. And tight with your feet. Again, nothing too tough, just get the body moving. Okay, let's go and shake off these arms a little bit. And we're going to bring those arms into work again. All on with one of my dance moves. So we're going to lunge backwards and bring the hands up at the same time. Okay, so one arm back, so one leg back, bring your two hands up, bring them back down, and do the same the other opposite side. It's just a backward step. If you feel like you want to do a lunge, do a backward lunge if you wish to go deeper. Yeah, works the legs, get them moving, and getting these arms moving as well. Okay, let's go and give this core a little wake up as well. Let's do one more each side. Let's shake off the arms, shake off the legs, wake up the core a little bit, grab another drink, and we'll do a nice little final stretch. So, hand on head, elbow pointing outwards, and we're going to cross down, bring this knee upwards. Okay, so bring the knee up, crushing the elbow down to one side. Try and get them to meet. It's really all you want to do just now. If you feel flexible, you can go further and bring that knee up past the elbow, but we just want to wake it up a little bit, not completely scare it. Alright, shake that off. Let's do the opposite side. So again, hand on head, elbow pointing out, and then bring that knee up to meet it on that side. Nice and easy. Again, you can bring that knee up past the elbow, or to the elbow past the knee, if you feel comfortable doing so. You don't really have to. Just make sure there's some crushing going on in your obliques, waking up that core of yours. Right, shake it off. Go grab yourself your final drink of the day. Don't know why I said that. Your final drink of this workout. Okay, finally, final 3-4 minutes here. I'm going to stretch off the core, stretch off the legs a little bit as well. Okay, so I'm going to start one of my favourite ones for the core here. A nice wide stance. Give yourself a nice solid base. We're going to take one hand up into the air, and with the other hand we're going to breathe on in, and as you exhale that hand is going to run down the side of your leg, down towards your knee, and give you a good stretch right up the side of the body. Keep your breathing nice and open. Oxygen into the body, into the muscles. Slowly, comfortably bring ourselves back up. Shake it off, and let's do the same on the other side. So hand on the side, one up. Breathe on in. And as you exhale, run that hand down the side of your body. Yeah. Nice stretch on the inside. And breathe. Nice comfortable breathing makes this stretch so much more beneficial. Okay, slowly up. Let the blood flow, shake off the legs. Alright. Again, let's go for the lower back. So we're going to take your hands. You can either go to onto your back or onto your butt, wherever you feel more comfortable. Okay. What we're looking to do is just to arch the back backwards. We'll go to the side so you can see a little bit better. Take the butt forward, arch your back, and feel a nice little stretch in your lower back here. Yeah. And again, just breathe, keep the breathing going, and allow the stretch. Stretch the core, stretch the lower back. Well, let's take it upwards and all the way forwards. Again, take the hands down towards the floor and breathe again. Nice deep breathing in and out the body. Just allow your hands to get closer to the floor. Okay, up we come. All the way up. Let the blood flow back to the body. Shake off the arms, shake off the legs. That is us done for the day. Oh, just realised that's nearly 8 o'clock. So it's breakfast time. Grab yourself some breakfast, tea, coffee, water, however you like to go. Hopefully that's all, it's as hard as it gets. Yes, we're just back today, so enjoy the rest of your morning. Thank you very much for joining me.